What's to do, YouTube? It's 21, and this is going to be my review for Nintendo's E3 Direct Conference. And it was about 30 minutes long, and unlike the other conferences, Nintendo actually showed gameplay! Wow! Isn't that revolutionary, guys? They actually showed gameplay, so... they started off... Well, we'll just go over the highlights. They showed more Resident Evil ports coming, Resident Evil 5 and 6, and then they're like, look, you can play this in a haunted house, kind of generic stuff. And they showed The Witcher 3 running on the Switch. Now, yes, it doesn't look that great, but hey, they got it on the Switch somehow, as I told people they could do it, and they did. So that was pretty dope. They also showed Deus Machina, that mech game that's flying around. That game looks aight. It's not something I'm hyped for, but that was aight. Then they showed Luigi Mansion 3. That looked really good, especially with the co-op where your friend is like Gooigi. He's like goo, and he can walk around certain obstacles to help people, so... Then they had like a crazy party mode where you could catch ghosts with friends. So that looked aight. Then they showed that Legend of Zelda remake, Wind Waker, not Wind Waker, whatever that Zelda game is. The new sprites and everything. Didn't care for that. Not interested in that at all. Then they showed some indies. Apparently Spyro's coming to the Switch, as well as Ni no Kuni Remastered. So that's good. They're getting some more ports to the system. They also showed Animal Crossing. That was delayed till 2020, and I don't care about Animal Crossing whatsoever. And if you're a grown-ass man and you're playing that game, I don't know what to tell you. That's kind of weird. And then they talked a little bit about Pokemon, and obviously I'm hyped for Pokemon Sword and Shield. No doubt. Finally, they ditched the 3DS. Thank God. And then they didn't show Bayonetta or Metroid Prime 4, which was a letdown, but then again, they've kind of been hiding those games for a while. They did announce a new sequel to Breath of the Wild, so it looks like Breath of the Wild, but it's going to be a sequel to Breath of the Wild, basically, where they were going down to the dungeons to find Ganon's body or something like that. That's what I'm thinking they're doing. They also showed some more indies, stuff I don't really care for. And then they announced the new dude that replaced Reggie Fils-Aimé, which is this guy named Bowser, and they joked about his name by having Bowser come in and stuff like that. So overall, Nintendo's conference was a little better than Microsoft's, not by much, but at least they showed gameplay for their games, and they didn't talk about too many services. The downside is they didn't show Metroid Prime 4, they did not show Bayonetta 3, they did not talk about any updates to the Nintendo Online. They're still doing that. They're still doing that garbage service. So yeah, so the conference was about above average. So that's my review for the Nintendo Switch conference, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This is your boy Holy One. Out.